Hello there, my name's Chloe. I'm delighted to be back for our final session as part of the Creativity and Calm in the Garden series with the Wellbeing Network West Cork. So today we're looking at sowing kindness, and that is sowing a couple of different flowers for enjoying this summer and hopefully gifting to friends and family if you have any spares. So we looked at a sweet pea called Lord Nelson and calendula officinalis. Sweet pea are just the ultimate for summer long scent, and the more you pick, the more they start continue producing, and they are just so gorgeous. You bring them into the house and they'll fill whatever room they go into with this just gorgeous fragrance. And calendula are really brilliant. They kind of tick all the boxes. They are fantastic for pollinators. They could be picked as a cut flower. They have an edible flower, so if you pick the flowers and then pull off the petals, you can use those in biscuits, cakes, add them to salads, and if you're feeling really going for it, you can actually extract an oil from the flowers. It's really soothing for your skin. So calendula is an absolute winner. So process for sowing both of these is pretty much the same. You're going to get a small kind of 9cm pot. You're going to fill it up with seed sowing compost, so it's about a couple of centimeters from the top, and then you're going to put 2 to 3 of the seeds in the pot in a kind of triangle formation, cover over with a centimeter of soil, and then you're going to dunk that in a tray of water for about 5 minutes to let it absorb the water that it needs. After 5 minutes, you're going to take it out and you're going to put it in another tray, and that tray will then sit on your windowsill until germination, until you start to see those seeds or shoots coming through. The sweet pea, a little tip on those is once the seedlings get to about 10 centimeters tall, you're just going to pinch out the tops, and that'll just help to encourage a really strong bushy plant rather than a kind of long spindly one, which is more likely to get blown over. You're going to wait until you start to see roots actually coming out from under the bottom of both of these pots, before even thinking of planting them out. And even then, you want to be making sure that the soil's really warmed up in your garden. So you're looking at kind of May time, thereabouts. But it'll be different wherever you live. So just put your hand into the soil. If it's sort of icy cold still, don't plant them out. They'll just struggle. So you really want to be waiting until that soil has warmed. One final thing just to say is make sure you always label. It can be hard to remember exactly what's gone in what pot and when you sowed it. So you can use the plant labels that we made a couple of weeks ago. We did the stick labels, and literally just put the plant and the date. And what's lovely is you can actually take these labels out of the pot once they're being planted in the garden, and then put them at the base of the plant, wherever it gets put, to help you keep track of what's what. And I hope you'll all collect seeds as well. So we've seen a lot of shortages this year, and it's really important that we all, as gardeners, whatever your level of experience, get stuck in and start collecting your seed. There's loads of different reasons for that. Obviously you're producing your own local crop. We're not having to transport and bring these seeds across borders. It's becoming more of a challenge with Brexit. But the really important thing is that you're actually growing plants that become more and more locally adapted year on year. So every time you collect seed from your own plant stock, those plants have started to adapt themselves to your own microclimate and the growing conditions in your area, and you'll find year after year they become better, so long as you select and collect seed from really strong, healthy plants. So yes, Final thing on sweet pea is they're really hungry plants, so just make sure to, when they do go out in the garden, if you can, prepare the ground by digging in lots of well-rotted manure or fresh compost. Then create a little obelisk for them to grow up, and then plant each of your pot of sweet pea at the bottom of each upright and just tie it in and keep tying it in as it grows up, and feed it at least every couple of weeks with a seaweed feed or a comfrey feed, and that'll help to encourage lots more flowers. So that's a whistle-stop tour of what we got up to today, and my top tips for growing sweet pea and calendula. If you've got any questions, feel free to get back in touch with the Wellbeing Network and Ita, or indeed you can get in touch with us at Two Green Shoes, and our email is info@twogreenshoes.com. So huge thanks to everyone who joined us for February's Creativity and Calm in the Garden series, and we hope to see you again soon. Take care.